And hello traders, and welcome to another video. So in this video we are going to be covering the topic that most of you guys already know, but nevertheless we're gonna break it down. It's also the strategy refinement that we did this year, and it's about 50% order blocks. So usually we didn't had this content in original course content because the price action last year was pretty much okay, pretty much good. As you guys know, market conditions change all the time, and I already did told you that we need to recognize those things, and as traders we need to adjust our trade plan accordingly. So if volatility is too high and our order blocks are 30, 40, 50 pips, of course we are not going to execute them on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so that would mean less risk reward for us, and that would again set us in a spot where we have disadvantage over the market. So this is example of 50% order block strategy refinement that we did, I think few months back. So this is basically the second strategy refinement this year alone that we are doing. And again, guys, this is showing you how much commitment we are putting in every single day, week, and month when it comes to really improving the hybrid strategy, and again improving our work and improving our community. Okay guys, so first we did the 50% refinement, and I already know that a lot of you guys already know about it, but again, for new members and people who are not familiar with it, we're gonna cover it in this video. So basically I have in front of me the markup that I did, the GJ trade that we had this year. I think that everybody remembers this trade. It was really nice trade. I'm not gonna break down a whole price action and reasoning behind the entry, etc. I'm just gonna give you example when we are executing on 50% order block and what is the process and how we are doing it. Okay, so as you guys know, on TradingView you have this measure tool. So this is how you can measure your order blocks. So you click it and you see the first entry that we had. If we measure this inside bar, it is 46 pips. So for people who do not know, I'm gonna write again the max pips that we go and trade on 1 hour. So for Euro USD, the max that we want to go is 15 pips. Okay, so everything below we're consider trading it. Everything above 15 pips you're considering entering on 50% order block or lower time frame execution. So when you see an order block on your USD and it's 15 pips, you can easily execute full order block. So your original entry would be here. As you guys can see here, I executed at 50%, okay, because our block was 40 something plus, 46 plus pips. So again, if your order block on AU is 15 pips or below, you can execute it full order block normally, okay, but if it's above 15 pips, you can choose two different methods. So either you can execute on 50% order block, okay, or you're gonna execute on a lower time frame, okay. So for AJ, also you're gonna go with 15 pips. For AU, you're also going to go with 15 pips. For AJ, also 15 pips, okay. For GU, you're gonna go with 20. GJ, you're gonna go with 20. And I know that a lot of you guys do not trade GBP AUD and Euro AUD. I also do not trade it. I have it in watch list. I want to execute specific type of entry on those pairs, but again, I have it in my tracker, so we're gonna go break it down. So for GA, again 20 pips, and AIA 20 pips. So volatility is a bit higher on these four pairs, so this is why we go max with 20 pips. And On this 4 here, volatility is a little bit low, so 15 pips is max as we go. So guys, usually when market conditions are normal and the market is stable, okay, you're gonna have your order blocks max 10 pips when market conditions are normal. But right now, as we are seeing in 2020, 2022, 2022, it is a lot similar to 2020. As you remember, guys, 2020 Corona hit, so we are not even backtesting that here because it will give us false informations. Okay, 2022 is basically the same year. Okay, so in future we are most likely also not gonna test 2022 because again, volatility is extremely high, market conditions are not stable. So this is why we're gonna see 40 pips order blocks all over the place. So in order for us to not get disadvantage over that, we have refined the strategy. So we want to execute that 50% order block, because what happens when order block is 40 pips on GJ and we're going max with 20 pips? So it happens that we're gonna totally ignore this trade because we do not want to enter on 40 pips something order block, because again, if we win, we're gonna win less, and we do not want to do that. So this is where our strategy refinement of 50% order block comes in place. Okay, if your order block on GJ is more than 20 pips, you're either executing the trade on 50% or you're executing on lower time frames. Okay, so this is the rule, and this is the table you can write down, start implementing your trade plan, with which pairs the max is that you go on 1 hour. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. You're gonna see also here, this is scaling. Order block was also 40 pips, something like that. It is too much. Okay, so you do not want to enter the order block that's 40 pips, so you want to execute it on 50%. And as you can see, guys, with this strategy refinement, we managed to again compensate that we do not miss the trades that are above 20 pips on GJ. So we are not gonna miss them. We are still gonna enter on them. And plus, we're gonna not lose that risk reward that we are originally getting, because right now our block is not 46 pips, it's 20, like normal position. So again, our risk reward is gonna be better. Okay, so this is the strategy refinement that we did with 50% order blocks. But again, guys, you need to remember, trading on 50% order block was not our original intention. This is something that we just have had to refine in this year. Again, why? Because market conditions are not currently stable. So this is why, again, our job as traders is to recognize those things in the market and adjust our trading accordingly. So this is why I told you, even when you have finished with all the backtesting, you have backtested the first time, taking every legit entry, you have backtested the second time with the trade plan, you thought that you have finished backtesting. But again, no, you're gonna still backtest. You're gonna still have those 1% refinements that you need to do as traders. So this is why I'm telling you the backtesting is the single most important thing that every trader should be doing, because again, you're gonna non-stop backtest, non-stop refine the strategy, non-stop upgrade yourself. Okay, so we're not talking about changing the complete strategy. We're just talking about refining those tweaks in the strategy that we can. Okay, guys. So basically, that's 50% entry. Sometimes, again, guys, it's gonna happen that because of this, because you're executing a 50% order block, you're gonna have missed trades. Okay, so this is an example right here. This is a perfect example. We had a lower time frame execution. So sorry, we didn't. I remember this trade also. It was in April this year, so I remember it clearly. I wanted to execute it. It was really, really looking beautiful, but again, unfortunately, our block was 36 pips, and the max that we go on AJ is 15. Okay, so this is why we couldn't execute on full order block, and as you guys can see, price never touched our 50% order block. I remember this trade because I was looking to sell on lower time frame, 1 minute. I already did the breakdown of this trade. I remember it for you guys. I think it's a course content somewhere, AJ lower time frame execution or something like that. And basically the trade missed. So it missed me for a few pips, and it was a massive gain. Unfortunately, lower time frame has missed and 50% has missed. And this is going to happen. Okay, so sometimes this is going to happen and you cannot do a single thing about it. So again, guys, if you want to execute here on full order block, I mean, it's 35 pips, you're not gaining anything. Okay, so it's massive, only 6% with this move. And if it was originally 15, like our normal order block, it will be 14, almost 15% trade. So this is trade that you will consider trading because it's really nice risk reward. And when you have it like on full order block, it's going to be only 6%. That's nothing, guys. So again, this is how current market conditions are giving us a little bit of disadvantage because the risk reward is going to be smaller. So again, guys, you need to have bigger strike rate, bigger win rate in order to compensate that, because you're right now gaining a lot less when you earn money, when you win the trade. And we do not want to do that. So this is why we do not want to trade based on 36 pips order block. It's too much. Okay, and this is why we're refining the strategy and we are entering on 50% or we are executing on lower time frames. But again, sometimes it is going to happen that your 50% order block gets missed and you do not get triggered, okay, as it's shown in this example. So sometimes this is going to happen. And again, guys, you cannot control these things. You're gonna have miss entries and you just need to deal with it. You just need to deal with it and that's it. Forget about it, move on, okay? Because again, you already did everything that you're supposed to do. You refine the strategy, you fix that disadvantage. Right now, you gain that advantage again over the markets. But again, you cannot control those things. The missed entry is gonna be there. So usually, if market conditions are normal, and this is 2021 or 2019, for example, and order blocks was perfectly okay, this would be maybe 12 pips order block. This inside bar in normal market conditions would be around 12 to 15% order block, perfectly normal, okay? But again, as right now in this moment, I mean, we are in a recession, everything is terrible in the world, what is happening, etc., etc. So yeah, that is reflecting on the markets. So this is why we have right now that big volatility. So again, you cannot control those things, guys. You're just gonna patiently wait for the things to come back in normal, and when things go back in normal, again, you would be executing this at full order block and you would never miss this trade. But again, this order block would be 15 pips, so or 12 pips, so you will have this high risk reward trade. Okay, guys, so this is basically it. I know that a lot of you guys are already familiar with 50% order block, but I just want to go and break it down for all the new members that might have joined and maybe didn't heard about it or something like that. So yeah, they have a video explaining the 50% strategy refinement in details. Okay, guys, yeah, that would be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, see you in the next one.